Hey, I wanted to give an update on unemployment, and I also wanted to touch on the foreclosure process, the eviction process for renters, and then also the foreclosure process for owners while we're going through this time. So this information is specific to Arizona, but does apply nationally in some cases. So first of all, let's talk about unemployment. So over $6 billion with a B, billion dollars has been collected by Arizonans in unemployment. So a lot of people have been receiving unemployment. There was a huge issue a couple weeks ago around fraudulent claims. So many people had their unemployment actually taken from them. They are working through all of that and refunding and paying out people that had their unemployment taken away, but they are giving that money back for any that were not fraudulent. So that was a big issue for Arizona, and hopefully they have that under control now. Most people are now getting their payments on a regular basis, but here's the thing, you guys. Anyone on unemployment right now that is receiving the extra $600 a week in pandemic unemployment assistance, that ends this weekend. So you will be paid out the $600 for this week, and so that'll hit your account next week, but that's it for right now. There is not approval by our government, federal government yet, on what they're gonna do, if they're going to extend it in any fashion. I've heard that possibly they'll extend some, but it'll be a lower rate. I've heard that there's going to possibly be a motivator bonus, essentially, for people going back to work, but none of that has been approved. So I want you all, if you are on unemployment right now, I want you to make sure you are prepared that that $600 a week will not continue. My number one recommendation is to get out there, be networking, find a new job, even if it's a gap job, until your new position or your old position maybe returns and comes back. There are jobs out there, even if it's 18, 19, 20 bucks an hour. For now, fill the gap job so that you can pay your bills during this period of time. Okay, so that's the first one. The Pandemic Emergency Unemployment Compensation, PEUC, will continue for another 13 weeks, but that number for that is $117 to $240 a week. That extends for an additional 13 weeks. That does not include, like I said, the extra $600, but it's something. It's $117 to $240 a week based on what you qualified for. If you need to file for unemployment and you have not yet, do it. Do it while the $600 is still approved so you can possibly get the back pay from the previous weeks. So get onto the DES website and get that done. All right, so in Arizona, Governor Ducey extended the executive order on evictions, but there are some caveats to it. If you are renting and cannot pay your rent because of a COVID-related issue, then you can work with the owner of your property or property manager to delay payments. But you have to submit some documents. You have to submit for rental assistance. There are things you have to do. It is not a given that they cannot evict you right now. So make sure you follow the process. In this message, I have posted the link to the document that explains where to go to get that rental assistance. Also, landlords, if you are being affected because your renters are not able to pay for their rent right now, there is a new program called the Foreclosure Prevention Program that Governor Ducey has given $5 million for owners so they don't go into foreclosure. So there's a process. They actually haven't announced, or I haven't seen it yet, how that will go down. That is supposed to open up this week. So if you are affected as an owner, please make sure you go through that process and see if you can get some of that grant money. Also, do not wait any longer. I know many of you that I have been working with have not been waiting. Some people are, though. If you're waiting for your job to come back, stop. Go find a job. We want to help you. Career Connectors is here to help you. And so, like I said, even if it's a gap job, that is okay. Find a gap job, find a gig job, find something to pay your bills during this time. All right, hang in there, you guys. Reach out to us anytime you have any questions. Love ya.